Welcome to CSA Unboxing Videos with Tom Graser. It is our 19th episode of our third season, and kind of excited about what's going on. We have a special edition today with some special elements that we've never done before, because you figure you wait 59 episodes before you start making it complicated. Went down to the farmer's market today, like I do every Friday, to pick up my community supported agriculture share from Kent family growers at Canton Farmers Market, and this is what it looked like. Actually, this is what rice with kimchi on it looks like, and a little bit of chicken behind it. Here's an apple pie that I made that came out pretty good. I cornered the market in sriracha ketchup at a local retail store this week. Here are some pictures from the farmer's market. My camera ran out of battery, so I only took two. And this is what it looks like when I grill chicken in the backyard. We're back. It is a beautiful day in Canton, New York. Sunshine all over the place. You can hear the drone of the drones watching us from overhead, and the drone of the lawnmowers and leaf blowers throughout the neighborhood. It's really nice fall day, crunchy leaves everywhere, a major chore looking you in the face everywhere you go. Today we're going to do something special. We have a recipe. We're not going to do the weird food combination today, thank goodness. We are instead going to do a little bit of I think it's an unusual sort of thing to do. We are going to grill some slices of pumpkin on this gas grill that I have here. I don't have a lot of experience with gas grills. I am a charcoal person. I have a gas grill in the barn behind me that I have used once, and it was 4 years ago for my 60th birthday party and my daughter's 18th birthday, and we did chicken wings on the gas grill. So we're going to try and do this, and I think I maybe should get it started now, because it's going to take a little bit of time. So these have been anointed with oil, olive oil, and they have been salt and peppered. And I'm going to use tongs because I don't want to get the oil on my fingers and then be touching everything. I'm just going to put these on here one at a time. Oh, you hear that sizzle? That means it's cooking. I might need to turn that down a little bit. Two more. Oh yeah. And this is just like a regular pumpkin that I stole off my front porch. Sorry. I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to set a timer. Hey Google, set a timer for 3 minutes. Sorry that I have now set timers on all your phones, but that's what happens. Today is Friday. Today is the day that the plain dealer comes, but I have not got one yet because it comes in the mail. My mail comes in a little bit later. People have been asking me, they've been saying, Tom, where can I pick up a St. Lawrence plain dealer? Well, I'm going to tell you where you can pick up a St. Lawrence plain dealer, because I have a list. This is published in Northern New York Magazine, the October business issue, which is about family businesses. And we have this ad. Where can I get a St. Lawrence plain dealer? Let me quickly tell you. Stewart's on Gouverneur Street, 7-Eleven, both 7-Elevens in Canton on Main Street, Mountain Mart, Stewart's on Main Street, Kinney Drugs, Price Chopper, Save-A-Lot, Conoco, Walgreens. In Russell, you can get it at the Conoco. At Herman, you can get it at Woody's Sitco. In Colton, at the Conoco. In Hanawa Falls, at Chip's Place. And in Potsdam, at the Mountain Mart. All those places where you can get not only the plain dealer, but all sorts of other Northern New York newspaper products. So go out and get your plain dealer today. Lots of good stuff in it. You'll be pleasantly surprised. Well, you shouldn't be surprised. It's going to be good. Let's take a look at what we got at the farmer's market today. You know what? It's my favorite. It's the celery. Do like this celery. Talked about it a million times. It is so different from the celery that you get in the grocery stores. It's so worth it. I love the leaves, which I use for making stocks and soups and things like that. I have some in the refrigerator right now that I've got to get going. I mean, the stock is already made and I got to make some soup out of it, but I did use plenty of celery leaves in that stock. Here's some kale. Not as big as the kales we got last week. I don't know why I'm in this kale measuring contest, with myself, but I am. Here's the kale. That's going to be appreciated. Lots of green. Oh, you know what? Carrots. 2 pounds of carrots. We were in desperate need of carrots all this week. Things were getting in the way, so we weren't doing it. Here we go. A nice stack of carrots. 2 pounds worth of carrots right there. Oh, there's the timer. Let's flip these over. Oh my gosh. I think that was perfect. Let's see what happens. Well, they don't have grill marks on them, but you can tell they're softening. They get slight grill marks. Ooh, that one looks, some of it is just the color from the grill itself. That one was kind of sticking. Oh yeah. I think these are going to be good. I've never had grilled pumpkin before. Or grilled squash for that matter. Oh, set a timer for 3 minutes. And those look good. Okay, we've got one thing left in this box, and it is a head of lettuce. Last week, you might remember, those of you who pay attention or keep notes or have a spreadsheet on everything that I say and do on these things, I thought last week would be the last week we would get lettuce, but there's a head of lettuce. Looks pretty good to me. More stuff. I haven't gotten white cauliflower in a while. The share was a pound, so this wasn't quite a pound, so I got a little yellow cauliflower to go with it. Be interesting to eat those together and realize that they just taste like cauliflower. We've been having onion shortages lately, and so I took advantage of the 2 pound onion share and got 2 pounds of onions, which is how it works. These look really good. Kabuku squash. It looks like a pumpkin. Not a pumpkin, it's kaboka squash. And tastes like squash. Much like the cauliflower, tastes like cauliflower. I was thinking of using this instead of a pumpkin, but then I thought pumpkin was weirder, so I went with the pumpkin. And finally, our last item of the 8 items that we get every week, I went with the Brussels sprouts. Again, I didn't bring, sometimes I bring a little extra bag to carry these loose items, but I didn't. So I just dumped them in my bag. It almost feels like I'm shoplifting because I stand by the box of Brussels sprouts and take them out and stick them in my pouch. Don't those look good? They'd be good on the grill. So you know what I just realized is that I didn't bring a plate or a fork or a knife or anything to eat the pumpkin when it comes off the grill, but I think we could probably just do it with my hands, and I do have this left over, so that'll work out. Kind of got some news. This is our 59th edition of CSA unboxing videos with Tom Graser. Believe it or not, started 3 years ago in the office by myself, and we've grown to this giant enterprise with one other person helping me out. And we've decided that next week, when we do our 60th, that is going to be our last one. We're at the end of the season anyway, and we've got other things that we want to start working on, and so this is our penultimate edition of the CSA unboxing videos. And just in time, our pumpkin squash, our grilled pumpkin looks like it's almost ready. I would say some of these are. I'm not a very good pumpkin slicer. In fact, it's the first time I've ever sliced pumpkin, and so these aren't all uniform widths, but some of the thinner ones are, I believe, ready to eat. I'm just going to turn them over one more time here for just a second to make sure the heat is well distributed. I'm going to take a couple off. I think this one looks pretty good. It's nice and floppy, and this one over here. Let's close this up and let those cook a little while longer, and we'll take a taste. So once again, this is just a slice of pumpkin, your everyday jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, with a little bit of olive oil, quite a bit of olive oil actually, and some salt and pepper. Oh my gosh. And believe it or not, man, that is so good. I put a lot of salt on it. Can you see the steam coming out? Oh my gosh. I would eat that every day of the week. Get you some pumpkin, slice it up, olive oil, salt and pepper, You could put other spices on this, or like garlic powder, or onion powder, or rosemary, thyme, mace. I wouldn't put mace on it. Man, this one's a little crunchy yet. Still tastes good. It tastes like squash. Oh, there you have it. Grilled pumpkin. Take one more look. Grilled pumpkin is a treat you should try. At your next cookout, at your next fire in the backyard, at the fire pit, you're burning up your scrap brush, grill some pumpkin, and you won't be disappointed. See you next week when we have something else and more of these. Screw it. We're going live. We're going live.